Hey guys, how are we doing today? I'm George and welcome back to a brand new video. And for this video is going to be the Swindon Sound Criminal, guys. Yes, we are back again. And you're probably thinking to yourself, George, you haven't uploaded in about fucking 2 to 10 years. What is going on? And to be honest, there's not really a lot. I don't really want to talk about it. I've had a few PC problems, a few motivational problems, / I've had these past 2 episodes, so like this episode, next episode I've had it edited before Christmas. It's just I haven't had the motivation. PC problems have caused the factor as well, and that's what I'm really going to talk about. You know, it's just something that we're going to have to deal with mentally and all that stuff like that. Really, that's what I really got to say. But for right now, we are back. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the episode. Obviously, it's going to take me a while to get back into the swing of things because obviously, you know, I think after this episode we go into the January transfer window. Obviously, I want to be trying to get involved as much as possible, but obviously, I've got stuff like I've basically, put it this way, I've virtually finished season 1 of this career mode already. It's just I've been playing it, and then I've been thinking, oh, I got to edit it, and then PC problems start. So I don't really want to talk about it, to be honest. I hope you guys, like I said, do enjoy the video, and just hopefully you guys continue to support. I guess that's the only thing I can say. But the first game, I think we drew to Grimsby in the sim game. I think I want to say it was a draw. I could be wrong. But this game we play against Newport at home, and obviously we got the embarrassing defeat to Grimsby in the 4-1 in the FA Cup first round, and you know, we just kind of had to go from there really. But we do make it 1-0 though inside the 37th minute. Oscar Bao, I believe his name is, does make it 1-0. Our scout future star, I believe he is. I'm pretty certain he's our scout future star. And he makes it 1-0 going into half time. So I was very, very happy with that. You know, probably one of our better players at the club. And hopefully we can just continue on with this game and obviously get the 3 points. So that's kind of the whole point. We do make a couple of substitutions. Well, we make one substitution. We take Woolery off and bring on Harris, who again, I don't particularly rate. But I might start playing him in like instead of having him on the wing, try and play him from the centre a bit more in the upcoming seasons, because he's not got the pace, but he's got the other attributes. And Kesh Janison again, he's been on fire for me on this game, and it's good to see him get the 2nd goal of the game. Obviously, I'm assuming a lot of you guys want me to sign him permanently, because obviously he's just signed a permanent contract with us a couple of days ago, or technically yesterday. So that's always good for him on a 2.5-year deal. Very, very happy with that. So we do win 2-0. Of course, I want to sign Kesh Janison to a permanent deal, but for right now, I just think he's going to be a bit too expensive for us, and that's just one of those things, really. But we do look at our youth squad monthly report just to see who's going through. We do reject 1 player. I think we reject a couple of players actually. Well, actually quite a few, to be honest. But the only one that stood out to me was Jay Roberts, 68 to 94 potential, and 6'3" centre back. Looks very, very good actually. So I do sign him to a deal, really, a pro contract. Luke Norris is going to be out for 6 weeks though with a torn calf muscle, which is a little bit unfortunate considering, you know, Kesh Janison will be going at the end of the month. But it's a strange one. I'm not really too sure what we're going to do in the January transfer window, but obviously you guys will see. Obviously I know, but you have to basically wait and find out, to be honest. We do lose 4-3 on penalties against Portsmouth in the Checker Trophy. I believe that was like the semi-final or something. I didn't really care for it too much. I could be wrong. It might not even been a semi-final. I don't know. We do sim this game again against Accrington Stanley. Now, the reason why I've been simming games is because I want to get the season 1 done. And that was kind of like my focus, like, because we are in an okay position in the league, and I feel like our team's good enough. But Oscar Bao does pick up an injury, but again, we do draw, or we get the draw to make it 1-1. Kesh Anderson, as you can see there, top goal scorer with 10 goals of the season, and that is exactly why I want to try and sign him on a permanent deal. But I just, like I said, I don't think we're going to have the funds and stuff like that. That's just the way it's going to go, unfortunately. I don't want it to happen. No, obviously I want it to happen, but at the same time, if it doesn't happen, then we're going to have to just move on and look for another striker. But But like I said, I know you guys will be disappointed if I don't, but don't be surprised if I don't at the same time. We do play Colchester though, second versus third, both on the same amount of points. We're only 1 point behind at first place. Colchester are a team that should be higher up in the divisions, but they're not. We should be not in League 2, but we are. But that was due to last season's antics. But we're not going to talk about it. We're going to just get promoted. And hopefully we can just go from there in League 1. If we get there, when we get there, how we get there, I don't really care. As long as we win our games, then it's all kind of good. But our first attack of the game comes in the 2nd minute. Donald McDermott gets the ball here to find Matty Taylor. Matty Taylor again takes a strike, but again, a very, very good save. He actually took a good strike in the game against Newport. Hit the post though, but again, denied by a decent save this time. But the 22nd minute, we do come on the ball again once again. Watery gets the ball to find Donald McDermott. McDermott turns his man, takes a shot, and does make it 1-0 inside the 23rd minute. And that's a great finish. And it's all just kind of good. Now, obviously, you know when I said, well, you probably won't remember, but when I was on about the whole contract situation with McDermott and Matty Taylor, I'm not too sure when I show it, but I was able to offer them a new contract. I believe it was I think it was next episode. Basically you guys will see. Hopefully you guys will see. I'm pretty certain I recorded it. If I didn't, I will tell you next episode. Basically what happened really. But we just have to find out to see if they do sign new deals, because I know for a fact. I was able to sign him on a new deal, and I just had to go through all the wages and stuff like that. But yeah, so in the 47th minute, Donald McDermott comes through again. Good save by the goalkeeper. Goddard flicks the ball over the defender to find Keshi Anderson, and he does make it 2-0. A good assist by Johnny Goddard, and a good finish as well by Keshi Anderson. So that's his 11th goal of the season. Very, very happy with that. Like I said, he's been on fire for me in this career mode. He's been okay in real life. I wouldn't say he's setting the world light at the moment. But I'm happy that he's staying for the foreseeable future in real life. That's the whole point in real life. You want your better players to basically stay. That's the whole point, right? So we do actually win this game. A solid 2-0 win. Very, very happy with that. So two 2-0 wins on the bounce. Very, very happy with that, of course. And I'm just, like I said, very happy with the performances. Obviously, it'd be nice to kind of win those sim games, but if we don't, we don't. You know, we play against Crewe on the 23rd of December away. I sim this game because, again, I just want to get through as many games as possible. They make it 1-0 on the 12th minute. Then Donald McDermott again scores in the 14th minute to make it 1-1. And Donald McDermott again in the 84th minute makes it 2-1. So that's why I was looking to sign them, like Matty Taylor and McDermott, on a new deal, because I feel like they're just too good to not, like they are still going to be important, even if they're not going to be overall great in League 1. But at the same time, you got to realise that I don't, like, if I have to sell them, I will. And I'd rather do that rather than let them go on a free. So that's why I wanted to try and seal them as a new contract in January, so they don't go on a free transfer. So that's kind of the whole point. But our final game of today's episode is going to be against Luton at home. I did go to this fixture in real life. I went on Boxing Day. Swindon Town vs Luton, got smashed 5-0. But hopefully we was going to rectify the score in this game. It's a good team. Luton's team are a very, very good team. They've got a lot of ex-Swindon Town players. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You've got Alan Sheehan, Scott Cuthbert, James Collins, Alan McCormack. That's it really. But still, those kind of players would get in the Swindon Town team regardless. And they were influential at their time at Swindon. So I knew how good they were. They still got some decent midfielders as well, Luton. And I kind of hope they do get promoted this season. And of course, obviously, I want to get promoted as well. That's the whole point. But they do actually hit the bar in the 28th minute. A very, very good header, but we got it clear. They try and swing the ball back in though. Again, we're trying to defend, but we just can't defend. Alan McCormack gets the ball here to find Luke Berry, who's been pretty good for Luton this year, in my opinion. Sheehan's crosses the ball in to find James Collins, but again, a fantastic save by Lawrence Vigouroux, whose future looks uncertain and in real life and on my career mode. We have to find out to see if he goes, if he stays, what's going to happen. He's probably going to go in real life. I don't know when. I would assume he's going to leave in the summer. I don't know, like, as in, I'm on about, like, so the end of this season, I would assume. But again, Donald McDermott on fire, scoring goals for fun, hoping he signs a new deal in January. And, again, he makes it 1-0 inside the 43rd minute. And I just couldn't be happier, really. A good 1-0 scoreline going into half-time. But Luton were good this game. Like, they were very, very good in this game. They deserved to probably be level at this point, but we got a decent chance, or any real decent chance of the game, really. And we do make it 1-0 going into half-time. But then Luton were pressing me the whole second half. My players were tired. You did see before the game, there was quite a few players on pretty below par stamina. And I was just kind of just panicking. I wanted to get the win. Obviously against Luton, I wanted to be a bit more clear at the top going into a busy Christmas period. McCormack swings the ball in though to find the former 2x Swindon Town players linking up to make it 1-1 in the 85th minute. And that is how the game is going to end. So a deserved point in my opinion. We did deserve the point. Luton probably be a bit hard done by only getting a draw out of this game. But there wasn't many chances. They were just better than us this game. But basically, we do see in this final game against Notts County. We are still sat top of the table. And this is going to be the end of the episode, guys. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching for today's video, guys. Make sure you guys leave a like if you did enjoy it. And subscribe to the channel too if you guys are in it. I do apologise once again. I don't want to keep saying sorry all the time. I will go on hiatus whenever I feel like. Because this is just a hobby for me. This is not a job for me. And all that stuff like that. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys very soon, guys. So, guys, have a good day, and goodbye.